Did OBS just crash? What just happened? Oh, my OBS is locked up. Oh, this is bad luck. Oh, no. OBS has objected to me. Oh, never mind. It stopped being locked up. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. I fully thought I hit the little doodad to run the transition, and it just like my entire computer locked up for half a second there. I was horrified something had just happened. We are gonna play Balatro today. We're doing a little bit of an off-schedule stream because not only am I trying to feel out some time stamps that will work for my for the schedule change that happened in my actual real person life off camera, but I'm also trying very hard to sit still today, and so I figured stream would be a good excuse to sit still and talk a camera. Um, oh no, honka honka, full shoes on. Guess who forgot to grab his water? Well, when someone redeems hydrate, I will go get water. How's that sound? Let me just real quick turn the volume down on my television so that you all don't hear Balatro sounds twice, because that simply will not do. Just a little further. I am pressing the button. I am pressing the button. Tell you what, somebody want to donate me like $20 for a universal remote so I don't have to keep doing that? That'd be nice. But oh. Oh, hmm. I do have an active run going. I'm gonna start a new run. I'm not too pressed about that. So I've been grinding off screen. We're all the way up to blue stake, which I hadn't made in my previous file. You know, previously my wins were a bit more spread out deck to deck, but I decided to take more of a grinding approach when we redid the file. So I decided to do that. Do I have Discord rewards actually enabled? Is that a real thing? Chat seems to think so. Yeah. What? Sorry, hang on. Easily distracted. Yeah, there are no drops campaigns. What? If you buy a subscription to my channel right now, you get 3 free months of Discord Nitro. What? That's sick! That's actually really cool. Purchase one subscription, new, recurring, or gift subscriptions, and you get 3 months of Discord Nitro. So you could buy a I could buy a gift subscription for someone else to my channel and get 3 months of Discord Nitro. That's I didn't know it did that. When did that start? That's cool. There's also a bunch of other like games that I could play that give you in chat drops, which I don't think I own any of these, but duly noted. Interesting. Let's get started. Obviously, I tend to skip the first blind any stake above white stake just because I don't want to deal with not getting the money. So we will play this 2 pair, see what we get. But yeah, I don't know. I've been big busy lately. I'm trying very hard to make sure things are less on fire than they have been lately. As you may know, I am currently experiencing struggle TM in my day-to-day life. Oh good, we're already past that one. And I won't linger, and I won't go into it because I want to be cool about it. Oh, when did they? So they like rebalanced a bunch of different Jokers in a relatively recent update. Oh, we got an ad about to go off in 57 seconds. With my apologies to you, the viewer. If you don't want to deal with these ads, use your free Twitch Prime subscription you get with Twitch. You get with Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime. and you won't have to deal with this. Sorry, but the ads really do actually help keep the lights on around here, and I really need that at the moment. So, they do need to run. Um, Mostly because, the job market for computer programmers right now is truly disastrous. And so I need money to be alive. Uh, so hey, if you want to kick me a donation or something, that would be actually super preem. But if you watch on Twitch a lot, I would actually really heartily recommend using your Twitch Prime subscription or nabbing a monthly subscription. Wait a minute. 98765. That's a straight. Uh oh, interesting. Even though the September discount is no longer a thing because they do yearly discounts in September. That's just a thing Twitch does. It's called September, but they don't do that. But you still can get gift subs money off, apparently. I'm being notified on my left-hand screen here. But anyway, the rough gem is one that immediately stands out. All of these like Power 9 looking Jokers that are advanced versions of, hey, speaking of Power 9 looking Jokers, we'll grab that. Um, ooh, ooh. Actually, I'm gonna get more diamonds because that's one of the Jokers we have. They changed this. This used to be all of these Power 9 looking guys. They were just advanced versions of the Jokers that would give you +3, +4 malt or it was +2 and +4 initially, right? And these gave you +4. They've changed that. Now the uh, per Joker multiplier gains are +3, and these give you individually different things. For example, Bloodstone gives you 1.5 times malt half the time, and Rough Gem gives you money for every diamond. I'm beginning to think that I may need to take a second and go get water. My mouth is so dry. I'm gonna take this 3 of Hearts and this stone card, and it definitely won't come back to bite me. I definitely have no problems playing stone cards. I speak it, and so shall it be. Come on, give me a 10. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. I'd really appreciate a 10. There we go. That's what I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a straight. Unfortunately, we're now out of discards because the blue stake removes one of your discards. So, look at that. It's not a problem. It's easy video game. They say, come on, man. You can't gamble this much. The video game's too hard. I'm like, no. Video game easy. Who told you video game hard? Simple. Like every other roguelike, Balatro is voice activated. So just say what you want and it will happen. It's very easy. Like right now, it'd be really funny if I pulled a 6. Oh. Uh, that works about a third of the time. Um, but I don't know. I think there's really something fascinating about the way Balatro takes. This has been probably said by someone more intelligent and articulate than me speaking on the fly, but there's really something profoundly powerful. Oh well, yeah, I didn't have any other option there. There's really something profoundly powerful about Balatro's appeal because it takes existing rules that you know how they work and then layers roguelike rules on top of them. And so initially you come into this, and admittedly I have to turn off the part of my brain that's like poker rules sometimes when you're playing. Initially you come into this and you're like, oh, poker with rule with changing rules like flux, interesting. And then you realize that there are the layer beneath the existing poker rules as you play more is what modifiers you're applying and so on and so forth. And this game has increasing levels of depth as you understand the ins and outs of what makes good synergy, you know. And and this is something I've pointed out before, is something that I really like about Balatro and by extension Splatoon Side Order is it takes a game that I know the rules of and then layers the roguelike stuff on top of it. Do I want to play Vampire? We don't really have a consistent way to get. I'm gonna gamble. Let's go Vampire and then go Buffoon Pack to see if we can get something that. That's not terrible. Gluttonous Joker holographic would sustain us while we're winding up Vampire. DNA is tempting, but I don't think we have anything we need to replicate. But like, see there, the I am already plugged in to the concepts required by the sub game of this game, the next meta layer, so to speak. I'm not looking at this as though they are poker hands. I'm looking at this as, builds with which you interact with a roguelike for. Uh, and so like, oh yeah, well with I have my fool shoes on, honk honk, full shoes on, because I did not pay attention to the boss that was happening. It's whatever, we beat it, but full shoes, fully applied. I'm gonna grab 6, 7, 8. Let's. These are celestial packs. We don't really need planet cards right now. I'm gonna grab this death because it'll be very handy. We might be able to like duplicate an enhanced card later. And then we'll just sit on that 5. That's another subsystem that you're not immediately attuned to, is the interest system and like how each of the shops work and like the way that the skips apply to the metagame. Oh, that's perfect. This has so many layers. Well, no, it's gonna get them all at once. Oh, so would I be better off grabbing these two than these two? Well, I'm getting the same amount of card, and then I'm getting another club. That's another thing is, uh, I've been playing specifically to try and gain more and more unlocks, right? And so that's another meta layer you have to pay attention to, and then discard once you have gotten all the unlocks. But it's like, because this game builds on systems that I am familiar with, it gets rid of that step of having to get the game into your hands before you start engaging with the meta level of it. And so that makes it very satisfying immediately for me to play. I genuinely might need a second to go get water. Uh, 10, 9, 8, 7, huh? What if I were to discard these two and get a 6 or a queen? That's so close to what I need. Come on. You gonna do this to me? Alright, we're gonna play this game. Wait. Honk, 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 honk. Full shoes. Fully applied. Let me just shpoop, shpoop. You can't see my feet moving under the desk, I promise. They are. Full shoes fully applied. I'm not looking. I can read, apparently. Tell you what, while we're doing this, I have water in the filter pitcher right in the next room. I'm gonna go grab that really, really quickly. Nobody explode. I mean it. Don't explode. We'll be right back. Give me a moment. But like, take for example, to amplify my point here. Take for example the Binding of Isaac. If you are a frequent Zelda enjoyer, or if you're a frequent twin stick shooter enjoyer, yeah, sure, you have some volume of the core mechanics to play against. But like, if you're coming at it like I have, where I hadn't played a ton of Zelda when I first picked up the Binding of Isaac, and the most I'd done in a twin stick shooter, maybe the Binding of Isaac isn't the best example, because like I did play a lot of You know the top-down zombies mode in Black Ops, which that's another thing. We'll put that on the shelf. How wild the like sub modes got in the original Call of Duty Black Ops, but I played a lot of the top-down twin stick shooter like that, and it led me into playing a lot more twin stick shooters in starting from Robotron, the arcade game. So it's like I had that's part of why it was so appealing to me to grab. I'm gonna keep playing toward this unlock and get some more clubs. I know it would probably be more advantageous to lean into the vampire and get a glass card, but I'm gonna use the moon to get more uh, clubs because I need more clubs. I really want to get that last Power 9 looking Joker, which, by the way, the concept Power 9 footnote. Footnote: the Power 9 are a set of 9 banned magic cards. Oh, okay. We just got Wrathful Joker from the Summon a Random Joker. Interesting. The Power 9 are a set of 9 banned magic cards that were too powerful from the original base set. They were banned because they did not make for fun play. You had to have them, and that's not fun. That's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I want. It's fine. We'll play 2 pair. Um, where was I? Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac is probably the roguelike that like I managed to stick to because it works with a lot of the mechanics that I know from twin stick shooters. I'm just gonna discard these. I don't know what they are, and away they go. Yeah, we don't have any more discards, so I guess we gotta do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full house. And so, like, I did manage to stick to the Binding of Isaac, but when you look at something like Risk of Rain, is Risk of Rain the one I'm thinking of? Slay the Spire is the one I'm thinking of. Sorry, I got them confused. It's X of Y, X the Y. Uh, you know, uh, and they're both indies and they're both roguelikes, and so they glue together in my brain. Uh, if you look at Slay the Spire, I have no prior experience with Slay the Spire. It's a card based deck builder dungeon crawler, and so because that didn't stick to me because I was like, I don't want to learn another card game. I have limited amount of time to learn game. Uh, Balatro came in and freight trained me out of nowhere into realizing, hey, card based roguelike is a thriving subgenre and people really like it. Uh, do I want Fibonacci Joker? I don't think I want Fibonacci Joker in this case. Let's grab some extra cards for the vampire, shall we? Yeah, definitely that queen. And then I'm gonna grab that Hierophant for bonus cards. Bonus! But, like, a lot of the roguelikes I wind up sticking to are roguelike sub-modes in... Hang on. Idea time. Actually, let's wait until after we use Familiar. I think we're gonna use Familiar here because we want to get more random enhanced face cards. Yeah, we need those for Vampire. Yeah, that's fine. I had a thought in my brain and then it ceased to be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this 4 of spades. Yeah, well, actually, no, but then no, agony is suboptimal play. We're gonna take that 4 and we're gonna make it a club with. We're gonna take that 4 of spades. We're gonna make the queen of clubs with death, so we get to feed the vampire a little. We should move the vampire right. And then I'm going to enhance these 2 10s, like so. Beep boop. And then we're going to feed the vampire a whole bunch, because it's per card, right? Per scoring enhanced card played. Cool, 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 cool. The Midas Mask would also be really good here. Midas Mask Periodolia would be a really good combo in this case. Just because it's like every card's a face card, every card is now gold, is the idea there. I'm gonna do this. That works. It's not what I was after. I'm just gonna play these 3. We have plenty of hands. It's fine. Then it eats the little multipliers. And that's what I was looking for. Hang on, let me discard for this tarot card. See what's happening, because then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, look at there. And then we've got the devil to make a gold card. Beep boop. Gold card, which feeds the vampire. But it's like, this game at its surface, this game is a game about layers of mechanics. And so it's a very satisfying game to just go, okay, one more, and like really dig your hands into what makes this game tick. And I think it's even more so than the average. Do I want Bananba? I do want Bananba, actually. I like Bananba. I think it's a very fun Joker. The moon. Listen. Oh. See. Here's my thing, right? Is how many... Hang on. Give me info. I need to check something really quickly. Show me my collection. I need to check something. Jokers. Show me the Power 9 looking ones. Yeah, these. Have at least 30 clubs in my deck. Right? So we are at 21. That would make... But then that makes flushes more common, too. It's fine. We'll just do this, this, and this. And we'll use the moon to make more clubs. Even though it probably would have been a little more... Potentially a little more optimal to make 2 lucky cards. You know, whatever. Keep that 5 for interest. Oh, I can't see. Clubs start... you know what? We're just gonna discard like so and cross our fingers. Oh, there was a purple card. There was a beebo beebo bobo beebo bobo beebo. What's that? Wild card? Yeah, I'll feed the vampire with that. Thank you. More purple seals actually would really slap, but unfortunately, our only path to free purple seals at this point is ooh, the certificate Joker probably would be our... Oh, really? Banana disappear one? I got one hand out of the banana. That's really rude. Normally, I got much better luck when it comes to banana. I'm going to buy Hanging Chad. It is generally just a really good Joker. I'm tempted by Smiley Face, right? Because we've been playing all these face cards anyway. But I'm going to grab this standard pack. And I'm going to grab this wild card gold seal. Ooh, no. We're going to skip and get another mega standard pack. See what kind of cards we've got here. Let's grab this glass jack. And this Two of Diamonds is a little more tempting than the King of Hearts, honestly. Yeah, let's get this. It's fine. It's definitely fine. Oh, wow. Look at that. Immediately. We're so close to a flush house here. Look at this. 3 jacks, and then I would need 1 more Queen of Spades. But we have a flush in hand. Would a flush be more here? Oh, we have a straight flush, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. That's an 8 brain. So 35 by 4 in comparison to 40 by 4. 40 by 4 is more, so away they go. Oh, look at that. It only ate the enhancement and not the foil and the seal. Huh. That's fascinating. I wasn't expecting that. 10, 9, 9, 8. That's a flush. I'll take that. Really, the Hanging Chad's just fantastic because if you have anything that triggers on when scoring, it just lets it happen more, which is fantastic. Juggler wouldn't be terrible to get more cards in hand for better flushes. I don't like Turtle Bean. I think it is the least fun of the food jokers. personally. Don't get me wrong, additional hand size is very fun conceptually, but it just don't like. I think we're gonna sit on our money and keep going. Play only one hand type this round, it says. And so play only one hand type I shall, frustratedly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Well, you know what? It's fine. We'll just lock ourselves into a flush and nothing will explode. Everything is definitely fine. This is definitely fine, and this is not gonna bite me in any way, shape, or form. I definitely don't regret this immediately. It's fine. Everything's fine. Actually, we have a lot of spades, so maybe I'm better off doing this. Goodbye. No. No. My cube. Okay. Well, we'll do this. Play a high card that doesn't count in hopes of pulling. No, dude, my hubris. My agonies. I don't even have a discard, so I can't use this. My hubris. My hube, dude. Everything will be fine, I said. This. I lose. Honka, honka, honka. Fool shoes. Wow. Thanks. I love it. I love it so much. I love video game. I love when I do not gamble correctly and lose. Alright, well, let's take another shot at it. I had a really, like, coherent, big-brained thought for a minute there, and it has slipped through my fingers like so much sand, like most of my thoughts, to be honest. I'm just gonna play these 3 twos, and we're gonna fish for that straight. It's fine. Everything's great. Come on. You couldn't have given me the jack I needed. That would have been so nice. Give me the card. Give me the card. You know what? That's fine. That is definitely fine. I will take a full house. Will it be enough to let me win, though? We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be a close one. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. Everything explode. Excuse me. I have not been hydrating correctly because I've been nice DNA and a free reroll because I don't want juggler. Faceless Joker. It's holographic though. I might take it for the passive boost, honestly. Calculating. Ruminating. Hear me out. We have $10. What if we just do this? I love Supernova, but I don't know. Ooh, free tarot cards with 8s could be funny because of DNA. I'm gonna take Supernova. That kind of locks us into leaning into a hand type anyway, which is kind of something you want when you have DNA anyhow. Wild card, steel card, joker card, lucky cards. Let's go lucky cards. You know what? Let's make these 3s lucky. I don't know. I've got a gut feeling that's a good idea. But I've been very busy lately. Oh, free holographic Joker. I'll take it. I've been very busy lately trying to not explode, honestly. That will also slowly make Supernova tick up for high card, which could be really, really fun if we were to, say, find the burned Joker. That'd be really funny. But I've been having to run deliveries because I can't seem to get a job with my degree and 6 years of experience. Agony. So that's been a majority of my life lately, is kowtowing to a completely different algorithm than usual. um, but you know, it's keeping the lights on. It's whatever. I don't obviously if it's not blatantly obvious, I do not care for it. But if it works, it works. Oh, but that has been. Oh, wait a minute. No, my Hube. Well, you know what? I've been playing Blue Deck a lot today. What if we were to instead play the Anaglyph deck, which is really fun because it gives you a free double tag. Um, is it per boss or? It's fine. We'll keep going. D. I think we're close enough to some kind of straight there. I will gamble, and I have gambled correctly. Easy video game. They say to me, Nestor, you gamble too much, and I listen to them and I go, yes, I do gamble a lot on stream. It's a real thing, but I gamble in the video game, so I don't gamble in real life because it's much safer to lose virtual money than real ones. I'm taking grabber because more hands is more funds. Um. Oh, my brain fell out. Oh, don't you just hate that when that happens? You're just kind of sitting there, you're living your life. You kind of tilt your head. You're trying to like get that little crack out of your neck. You know, you've got like one little crunch, and it just won't come out. And then you finally like you move, and you hear that little, and you're like, oh yeah, good. My neck finally crunched like I needed it to. And then like you look down on the ground, and there's just like a It's just a big gray pile, and you're like, oh, my brain fell out. You know, it's just horribly inconvenient. And I just don't like it. I don't care for it. I'm gonna take. Do I want to take Drunkard? An extra discard would be great at this stage. You know what? We've only got 7, so I do have to actually pick. I kind of want to add a playing card to my deck, though. I'm gonna get the standard pack just because it's fun. It's fun to open thing and see other thing. It must be per boss. By the way, it is per boss round. I actually really the thing with the psychic, right, is it's not that bad of a boss unless your Joker build is explicitly countered by it, in which case it is a severe agony. I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like if you have something like the Torn Joker or the Square Joker, that's like a clear, immediate counter to the Psychic. But if you don't have a Joker that relies on playing less than 5 cards, it is inarguably the best boss to get, in my opinion. Just because then you can just kind of go, yeah, I was gonna play 5 cards anyway. All right, free double tag. I gotta do this for the unlock. I know what it does, and we don't actually have all that much in the way of flushes, but it might just shake out to be fine anyway. 2 free holographic jokers? Nah, I won't skip. The idea with the Anaglyph deck is you want to kind of try to... you want to kind of try to stack up as many double tags as you can. Look how close we are to a flush here. I'm gonna try and grab a flush for our flush-based Joker that I just got. Please let me acquire. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. And the best part about these, like, type-specific, like, hand-type-specific, Jokers like this is it says contains thing. So, like, for example, the one that gives you plus some volume of mult for playing a pair will go off for 2 pair. The video game said you need a flush for your Joker build, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do actually. How did you know? And it went, here, have another. It says contains hand type. So when you play 2 pair, for example, or you play full house, for example, that contains a single pair, so it'll go off. Do I want rough gem? Oh, I'm tempted. But Castle's more consistent. Let's grab Castle. That's fun. The thing with a lot of the builds on themselves Jokers, like the castle here, are very fun conceptually, and then they don't build on themselves, and I'm like, no, I need those to build. That is very much the game saying, don't try that twice. I pulled immediately 2 pair out of the deck, so I always forget how strong plus chips cards can be. I'm always like, oh, well, the chips are on the one side, and I never boost the chips. It's definitely fine to ignore them, but, like, they do apply multiplicatively. I think we might have fooled ourselves doing that, by the way. Taking that Joker just to get the unlock. But it's far from the first time I've done that, so... You know, it's whatever. Sometimes it just shakes out that way. Nice, full house. That will work. That will help. Ad once again going burr. I will once again stress that you could, in fact, pay $6 now to not have to see this. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be delightful? Wouldn't that be great for you? Not having to see an ad every 15 to 30 minutes. Wouldn't that just be fantastic, so you can see such beautiful plays as the one that's happening right now? The one that where everything goes perfectly. Look at that. We clutched that out, and you might not have been able to see it because the ads were starting, and you could have missed out. And, you know, with emergent gameplay choices like those on offer here in Balatro, I can't exactly control whether the ads fit the action. You know, it's not like on Friday nights where I read books aloud, or in some cases reread books aloud, have past me read the book aloud. I want random aces, please. Thank you. You know, like the ad viewer, they're missing out. They didn't get to see what was in that spectral pack, the objectively most fun pack type to open. Like, they're missing out. So if you subscribe, you can see through the ads. Isn't it fantastic? Isn't it great? We still need to... Oh, it's every round, not every hand. Huh. Interesting. But, you know, if you feel like you are missing out, buying a subscription will solve that problem. It is not technically your only path to solving that problem, but it is the one I will suggest to you most. Wait a minute, we already have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. It's almost like the ace is a wild card or something. And the people watching the ads, they don't get to see that the ace is a wild card. They're going to come back and they're going to go, what the heck, man? You played like 4 hands while I was stuck in the capitalism dimension. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you don't buy a subscription, is you have to watch the ads. That's just how it goes. I'm not in control of how the platform decides to run. If I were, I would still be here. Let's be real. I do actually really enjoy streaming, but I would be in a very the format would be very different around here if I controlled how the platform worked. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this. And it's definitely gonna play out just fine. It's definitely gonna work. Everything is great. Everything is fantastic. It worked. I will take that full house. It might not work because of the boss, but you know, sometimes video games say yes, and sometimes video games say no. Give me a sec. I love water. I love water. I'm thinking about maybe making some switchel before heading out into the world and handing people a burger for $4 at a time. Uh, for $4 a pop. Before going and handing people burger, I'm thinking about making some switchel because it's very thirsty work running around and handing people burgers. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that 2 pair. That's not what I wanted, but it'll work. And I don't particularly care to go buy a Gatorade, honestly. And so it's like, I've got this vinegar, I've got salt, I've got sugar, I've got flavorants here at home. Why would I go buy thing when can make thing? Think with brain. I'm just gonna play these to try and fish for a straight, and it's not gonna work. Weep, and dare I say it, womp. No, dude! The video game. The video game is video gaming. How very dare it. Alas, we have failed. How do we feel about some side order? Honestly, can I make a poll from here? Quick actions. Make a poll. Side order? Yes. No. Vanilla extract. You can use your channel points to vote more. I'll let this run for, let's say, 2 minutes. And we'll start another run of Balatro in the meanwhile. And once that poll polls, I will cast my vote, and then we'll decide whether we're gonna do some side order, because I do have it available. You know what? Let's deet immediately play a straight. But I've been thinking about maybe I have some like card-based assets lying around, and I've been thinking about how one could expand other 543, huh? 6543, huh? What if I were to... That's not what I wanted, but it'll work. I've been thinking about maybe looking at how you could expand other card games rules in the same way that you kind of expand the rules of poker here in the world of okay. The flower pot is a very fun joker. Do I take grabber or do I go for an... I'm gonna not take grabber. It'll still be there. I still have time to get it. Mystic Summit or Ceremonial Dagger. Permanently add double its sell value to the mall. You know what? Ceremonial Dagger could be funny. Let's see once if we can get anywhere with Ceremonial Dagger, huh? Take that jack there. But I've talked about the concept of Sprinklebind before, I think, here on stream. How one would apply the rules of Canasta to a deck builder game somewhat akin to this. What's really funny to me is there is another game that takes the idea of, well, what if I make a household game into a deck builder roguelike? That Balatro does, and picks it up and runs in a completely different direction with it. Apparently the devs had the idea of, what if I make a normal card game, but a roguelike, separately from one another, and then convergently did roughly the same thing, just one with blackjack, which I think is very funny. Did I just skip a red seal, or is my brain smooth? I mean, my brain's smooth in either case, to be fair. Red seal cards are very handy. Speaking of brain being smooth, why did I not buy a joker to feed the Ceremonial Dagger? Suboptimal play? No! I'm going to lose subscriber! Ah! It's fine. We actually have a pretty solid build going here. Just in the way Ceremonial Dagger has gone. We're not gonna explode just because I missed one round of feeding the thing that needs feeding. Ooh, what if I were to... Oh, I get to choose 2 jokers for this. That's even better. So, this is a common, uncommon... Oh, it's eternal, so it can't be destroyed. You know what? I like Burnt Joker. I think Burnt Joker is very fun. And then that gives us something to fall back on. Destroy Joker to the right. So how does that interact with Eternal Jokers? Does it try to destroy it and give you the thing anyway, or does it like not work? Entirely unclear. We'll probably find out. 87654. I will take it. I take the cards and I take them off the table and I go, I'm hungry. I eat them. Uh, uh. But this leads to my favorite part of playing with Burnt Joker is high card actually becoming a viable hand. It makes me chuckle. It's very fun. I like it a lot. Like there's something very funny to me about like a hand that I normally conceptualize as the let me just throw cards away hand, becoming like a really useful play as game goes on. There's a Joker, right, that gives you more malt every time a hand levels up? Does that apply just to the use of space cards, or does that apply to Troubadour will sell for more, and so we will feed it to the babies. And then we'll grab this standard pack to try and get a few more cards. Although it would have been very funny to feed the ceremonial dagger a banana. It's just cutting. It just cuts the banana, just shloop. My banana. Wow, thank you for the banana, ceremonial dagger. And it goes, your eternal reward. I'm like, well, the banana is technically eternal if you squint, I guess. Wait a minute. This Jack of Diamonds is foil. Perfect. Foil. Sorry, that joke, like, the second joke freight trained into the first joke. Like, no. The funny joke you had about, the funny joke you had about a banana being inside you forever because of how molecules work, it's entirely canceled by the fact that there was a foil card and you needed to make silly voice. Ride the bus costs more, so it should sell for more, right? That's how that works? Probably. I'm gonna take this 7. Hee hee hoo hoo. Let's Celestial Pack. Just for fun. And let's level up 3 of a kind, sure. All face cards are drawn face down. Ruh-roh. Well, we'll find out. Is this high card? Yep, it's high card. Cool. Eventually, high card will take on enough, like, momentum that it will be worth playing genuinely, which is, again, my favorite part of playing Burnt Joker. It's a delight every time. I'm just like, oh, I just picked the highest scoring card, and it's a really great way to, like, lean into having one card that's really cool and works. Honestly, if it keeps going like this, oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing. Everything. 25 by 3 already isn't terrible. Actually, it's better than anything we have on hand. So let me just play this. Oh, the lucky card didn't lucky. It's fine. Um, I'm having such a hard time like keeping thoughts in my brain. Dang it, Cloud 9 is eternal. That won't work. Well, I'll just buy Raised Fist, and then I can't buy this Spectral Pack. Scream. I guess we'll buy this Planet Pack. Man, I love when Mega Spectral Pack shows up because then you get to play two Spectral cards that I really like the effects Spectral cards do. They're cool. I'm just gonna pump up high card, actually. Let's just lean in. Initial packs. Actually, initial cards and booster packs in next shop are free. Would give us something for free to feed to Ceremonial Dagger. So that outweighs the bonus that we would get for playing into Burnt Joker. I'm gonna deep dude just to feed it high card, right? And then we have a flush to play. See, we even got a better flush to play. Look at that! It's even still better than flush now, because we've already got 45 by 5. I'm just gonna play this ace. That'll be fine. I'm just gonna play this ace. That'll be fine. How many times am I gonna get to say that? No. It's fine. Goodbye. Actually, you know what would be a really great synergy for Burnt Joker here is Splash. And then as long as we keep it to the one side of Burnt Joker, it eats the Joker directly to its right, right? So we can, because of having an eternal Joker, right? We can decide whether the card gets fed to the dagger because we have a wall to put up. Thinking. I would have played a high card here. Okay. What does two pair get us? Two pair is 20 by 2. But all four of these cards would score, so we'd get 20, 30, 40, 50 by 2. In comparison to 45, 55 by 5, which is higher. Okay. Math. Did the math correctly. 99 points worth of correctly, even. I keep looking down, like, because I streamed on this laptop that's slightly to my left for so many years, feed Banana first because Banana could disappear on its own. And then we take these packs, and we get these packs, and that's really great, actually. I'll take this 8 because we have a lot of discard. Is that? Oh, it's hologram and gold. That makes a funny color. I like that. Oh no, we can't re-roll. It's whatever. Oh, the tooth actually is a problem because we need money to feed the ceremonial dagger with. Hear me out. What if I were to discard? How much is full house, by the way? Are we already above full house in... We are already above full house in scale. So hear me out. No, that... Oh, so I... Ooh, that's interesting. Anyway. Sorry, I'm understanding a mechanical item now. I could not have discarded this full house initially, or it would have set Burnt Joker off on full house instead, which isn't what we want because we're leaning into high card. I'm actually going to confusingly discard this full house. Let's play this holographic 8 for big money. Oh, we're out of discards now, though, is the problem. Okay, the 7 has plus 50 chips, so it'd be 57, which is more than 11. Again, I'm seeing the little money counter go down, and I'm like, no! 55 by 6 in comparison to 30 by 4. So already high card is very rapidly becoming a viable hand for us. Ooh, we're cutting it close, though. We're cutting it so close. Will this make 2,000 points? Maybe. It made 3,000, so definitely. Unfortunately, now we're negative $1, which eats into our reward there. Do I want to feed Spare Joker? Do I want to feed Square Joker to this? Yeah, it's fine. We got $4 anyway. So then we will feed. I think we will feed Square Joker because Green Joker has started to roll a little bit. And then if Green Joker is the emergency food for the ceremonial dagger, so to speak. What a sentence. What a sentence just came out of my mouth. What a wild thing. I'm gonna get this steel card, actually. Ooh, negative Joker tag. But we don't have 40,000 worth. Uh, Look at that. A straight immediately. See, what I want to do is discard that straight to try and fish for better cards, but I can't. See, it's funny because Green Joker is, like, directly... Alright. Green Joker is, like, directly countered by Burnt Joker. Maybe I shouldn't have played that straight, huh? Who knows? Not me. Someone with the calculator open does. Did you know there's a website that lets you calculate exactly how each hand would go? It's based on your existing build. If I were really interested in playing, like, perfect optimized Balatro, rather than just kind of going with the flow of it all, I would have that open, to be honest with you. We still have one more discard here, so I'm going to actually do this and fish for a better high card to play. Hey, look at that. That's part of what I was fishing for, is the steel card to get us more multiplier. It may not be enough, though. We might just straight up lose. Oh man. Ah, dang it. Oh well. How did that poll go, by the way? That happened while I was, living my life over here. What do we think? Side order, yes, no. Yes, no, and vanilla extract all got 0%. So let's do one more hand of Balatro, and then I will switch to side order, because I haven't been playing side order, and it's a really great roguelike, and I feel I have been missing out. So I actually really enjoy the juggle tag. It's very fun. Like, that's where enhanced hand size is very useful to me, I think. Especially when you have, when you wind up with a build that tends toward specific 109876, huh? Uh, when you have a build that tends toward wanting to play a specific type of hand, for example, you know, uh, if you get something like the card that makes you get a ton of extra mult for playing a straight, for example, or some, and alongside that supernova, or like the jokers that let you. Speaking of the duo, coming into our hand here, the duo is actually probably one of my favorite versions of the "you get a ton of multiplier for playing the right hand" jokers, because a lot of good hands contain a pair, and it says contains a pair, not if the hand scores as one pair. So it's just like and of course I'm not gonna. Well, I pulled one pair. That's fine. You know, we only need to make 600. It'll definitely be fine. It'll definitely be fine, I say, and then pull a thing that is definitely less fine than I was expecting. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna do this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I just want my chat, actually. Like, the chat and the ads manager. Can I just pop those out and not look at this? Yes, I can, apparently. Show pop out. Sorry, I'm like looking over and seeing the number that is numbering, and I don't like to look at that. That number makes me think too hard. So I'm just gonna real quick minimize that, and then I can look at chat without any trouble, and I get to see when my ads go burr. Oh. Why is my ad manager not managing ads correctly? That's mean and rude of it. Excuse me, you need to tell me when my ads are gonna go off, dude. Ugh. Fine, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll be very clever over here, and I will swoop. I will just do that. And then the chat will cover the number I don't like to look at because it's not a good... It's not good. There. Solved the problem. What was I saying? I had something in mind, like some grand revelation about how the game functions. Look at that. This is my point here, where you can get a much bigger hand than just a singular pair, and it still counts. I've done a lot of successful builds based around that idea, where like I had something like the duo or the triplet, and then I had the like jokers that give you plus mult for hitting a pair or three of a kind, and so then they feed into each other. They synergize really well. I like Juggler. Juggler's fun. I know I just said that hand size is not always a fun time, but it's whatever. I'm gonna reroll the boss blind. I don't mind running into the psychic later. Look there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Make that 4 into a steel 4. It's so strong it can hold up a card table because it's still a playing card, and so it's still pretty thin. It bends pretty easily. Actually, how much weight could a steel playing card hold? Because if you think about how, like, cards are measured in, like, mils of thickness, right? So, like, that's not... I mean, it's stronger than a paper card would be, but it couldn't hold that much if you think about it. I have such a love-hate relationship with the Sixth Sense because it destroys the six, so it, like, undoes itself, kind of. But there's a lot of, like, synergies that I tend toward in this game, just because, like, the play style fits well in my brain. Can I change my category from here? I think I can. That's fine. Let's do 2 random planet cards, because, like, leveling up hands is startlingly powerful, usually. Like, you don't think about, oh, well, it does all this. Well, if you think about it in the context of something that multiplies your multiplier, the higher the initial multiplier is, the better the multiplier multiplies. So, like, it doesn't spring to mind immediately, but it is actually quite handy to level up hands. I will take that straight, speaking of leveling up hands, because we just leveled up that hand. Unfortunately, we don't get the multiplier, but it's fine. Multiplier, also the name of the Super Future quiz show, where it is all clones of Markiplier, and we've forgotten what his name is because we've forgotten what his brand is because it's so far in the future that we don't remember the actual guy Markiplier, and so people jokingly called him Multiplier in the pieces of the internet. Oh, that wasn't the one I thought it was. In the pieces of the internet that are preserved, which are everyone's comments because they were text and they were scraped to try and build better chatbots, you know. And so those are the sections that of the internet that are preserved because the Internet Archive doesn't preserve YouTube page videos because they're interactive, and people eventually the estate of Markiplier sent them too many cease and desists, and so Markiplier's video, Markiplier. Listen, my point is, because of cyberpunk bullshit, we don't remember Markiplier as Markiplier. We remember him as Multiplier, and so it's Multiplier, and so they're doing a quiz show based on Wait, Don't Tell Me. This bit fell apart the second I opened my mouth. Wait a minute. Is this what I... Oh, this is what I think it is. I'm a fool. I don't have any twos in my deck. It's whatever. Listen, if you don't like me wandering off onto tangents that make no sense, you're not gonna like it here. Let me be clear and honest with you. Wandering off onto tangents that make no sense is a vital core portion of my humor. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if we played a flush, huh? But oh, and it still contains a pair for the thing. Video game. Oh, and it contained a 2 for the Wii Joker. Look how little this man is, by the way. Look at how small. He very much is a Wii Joker. Little tiny. Hear me out. Half Joker wouldn't be terrible here. Burglar, Burglar, I think, actually would kind of synergize well in the sense of we have Juggler, but I think I'm going to have more fun if I take Half Joker. And then I'm going to take Paintbrush so we can hold 5 million cards. And then we're going to move on. Oh, Thermsty. I don't know, I've also been using a lot of my voice generally of late. I've been singing sea shanties in the car to keep my brain on straight while I'm out driving in circles. And so, you know, on top of the relevant... Wait a minute. Honk. Honk, 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 honk. Fool shoes. Let's do this to play into Half Joker. Oh, ad. Well, while an ad runs, let me remind you all that I have a podcast to listen to. Speaking of things that I've been doing to keep myself sane in the car while I'm driving in circles. If you like the sound of my voice and you like the idea of being read a book, the podcast is great for that. It is currently on a little bit of a slowdown at the moment. Episodes are probably going to be trickling out once a month rather than weekly as we had been, because I don't have enough money to pay for weekly hosting anymore. But there is a over 100 episode backlog in which you can listen to me read such classics like Dracula or The Last Man. And I hear you immediately like, what? The Last Man? What is that? It's another novel by the person who wrote Frankenstein. Or even some author permission books like Wheelers, which I really enjoyed. Wheelers, actually. I would suggest you go listen to the episodes for Wheelers, because I was clearly enjoying the book as I was reading. Do we want to take Diet Cola? You know, we are in Blue Steak. We tend to skip a lot. I think I want to take Diet Cola. You know that? I think I'm going to take Diet Cola. It's definitely fine. It won't explode. D6 tag. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hear me out. We don't skip this one, but we do skip this one to get 2 double tags. And then we double the next good skip. I'm gonna do that, actually. That sounds fun. Let me discard some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. Well, I was hoping for a 3rd king, but this will do. I'll just play the single pair. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. I should really level 3 of a kind since we have the half Joker. So when we see some planet cards available in chat, someone yell. If you yell loud enough, I will hear you. It's true. It's a true and real thing. Well, none of these are what I need, so full house. But in addition to the podcast, there's also a staggeringly large there's a staggeringly large backlog on YouTube. I have been at this for a long time, and so there is multiple days worth of backlog for you to catch up on if you need something on in the background. I do, in fact, almost never shut up, so there's a lot there, which I'm sure is an appeal for those of you who like to have background noise. I've been told I make great background noise, actually. So, if you want to check out the YouTube, that's also an option available to you. I'm going to discard some of these, like so. That works. But the YouTube actually, it isn't solely things that I've done live. I've got a lot of scripts in the air right now. I need to actually, several of them are like completed scripts that I just need to spectral pack. Oh, but Nestor, you said you needed a planet pack. Spectral pack, make brain happy. Make this 8. Wait. First, we use incantation in case it deletes the 8 was the end of that sentence, and it did in fact delete the 8. Ooh, I don't think I want the uncommon I don't want to do the uncommon tag because we've got so many jokers available. So we'll play. We're now waiting on one of the an appropriate tag, let's say. See once if we can fish something out of the deck that we need. Well, actually, they're the 10, 3 of a kind there. That'll work. Deet. Because I'm thinking, once we find a tag that we know we want duplicated, we can then sell Diet Cola and duplicate the tag. Oh, no, our glass 10. Weemp womp. It's whatever. But the idea here is we get 3 of whatever tag we need, and then that'll be real handy. Play these glass 2s. Or glass 2 singular, I suppose. Which is, it's good that we're playing 2s because that feeds the Wii Joker, and oh, our glass 2 exploded. Sad of face. We'll play these 2 aces and this jack to get it out of the way. Because again, we're trying to play under 3 cards here. In the sense of, we want to have half Joker go off, because that's actually a really important 20 mult. That's a vital part of the engine we've got going here. Mercury to level up a single pair is actually really handy. I'm going to nab that. Even though it leaves us with $2. And foil tag, I don't think I want the foil tag, so we won't take it. What if I were to purchase fast food? Like so. That's not terrible. We got a glass 10 and then 2 other normal 10s. I'll take it. We'll play that. But I've actually got some scripts, like I've actually got some finished scripts. I need to sit down and work on the visual half of said scripts. I've got a couple finished scripts. It started out as I started writing the first video for a series I'm going to call Welcome to Camellia, and it spun into two videos because I am too verbose to get my point across without taking a long time to say what I'm saying, as those of you who are regulars here know. And I think, honestly, I did try to cut it down to make it fit into one video, and at the end of the day, the thing that I'm describing happening, it really excels when it is told at great length, verbosely. Just out of the sense of, out of the sense of like what is occurring, I think like even from a genre perspective, it makes sense to be very lush and I guess is purple prose the word I'm looking for? Potentially. To dive into to plumb the depths of purple prose, let us say. You know, it is a large, dramatic, setting-defining moment, and so first of all, opening the series with it, I think, kind of makes sense. Now, hear me out. We play three of a kind, so we're playing against the mouth here, right? So I'm gonna play three of a kind, and it's definitely not gonna bite me. It's definitely not going to go poorly. I'm definitely not going to exclusively draw pairs. And it's definitely going to be just fine. You know, that's fine. That is actually fine. Everything's great. Provided we can draw one more ace, potentially. We've got, we're cooking, as the kids say. Hopefully we do not cook too long and become cooked. Again, as the kids say. No. No, my cube, dude. Well, we'll see once if we draw the card we need. We did not, in fact, draw the card we need. Agonies various, maladies multitudinous. I lose. I lose. I'm bad at the video game. Oh. Let's look at the collection, see if we unlocked anything new while we were bumbling around there, and then I think I'm going to switch to side order. Oh, I unlocked a new booster pack type. I wonder what it... Oh, I had never gotten the Mega Spectral pack yet. Huh, interesting. I did unlock some... I did use some new Jokers anyway. Oh, I'd never used that. Interesting. So these multiplier ones are what I'm thinking of when I say, you know, contains thing. The family is really, really strong if you have a good flush 5 build, because it still counts. Discard 5 jacks at the same time, huh? Play a hand that contains 4 7 of clubs, huh? Win a run in 12 or fewer rounds. These are very specific unlock conditions. The one I'm aiming for is this one here. The Stone of Clubs, basically. Because we already have the other 3 stone cards. These two, the Bloodstone and the Arrowhead, are really easy to unlock because of the checkered deck. So I've been really trying to press on getting the club one. There's several of these that, like, you just kind of have to have a specific Joker to unlock them. And that's just kind of how it is. Anyway, I could sit here and dig through the collection all evening. I'm not going to, though. I do have a thing in a little bit, so I have to keep an eye on the time. I'm actually going to set an alarm for... I'm going to set an alarm for 6 o'clock, actually. And when that goes off, I have to go. Unfortunately. My time here is limited. I am time-gated, even. So we're going to switch category real quick, and then we're going to get in some side order /game/category. What do you mean? I can definitely change this. I can definitely change my category from chat. I've done it before. Marker, mod, unmod, unmonitor, monitor, pin, poll, prediction, raid, quests, shield mode, shout out, subscribers, timeouts. Can I really not change my... I can't change my game from chat? That's annoying. I know I can change my category from here. Ah, here we are. Edit stream info. So instead of Balatro, we are now playing side order. Well, okay, Splatoon 3 then. Splatoon 3, here we go. I've updated my category. Let's play some side order. And then I will scrungle my scrungles over here. Ugh. Excuse me. As you can see, I tend to hang out in the Splatoon 1 version of the plaza just because it is the most satisfying. Like, I played probably this... You know what? You're right. Wash your hands. It's good for you. Team Wizard. I haven't picked a Splatfest team. Hang on. Wait. No. The voting for Splatfest teams isn't open yet. They've just announced it. I definitely am gonna pick Team Wizard. Honestly. Like, you're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me you're not gonna take spellcasting if you get to be in a fantasy world? Really? Come on. But we're gonna play some side order. My apologies for the story spoilers. It's a little early for it, but I'm letting it in on the technicality of it's very fun. Let me play video game. Because I do have a somewhat arbitrary rule about how long it takes me to play a story-focused game, because I like to give people time for spoilers, but I'm not in a position to apply arbitrary... Excuse me. Oh. Alright, mobile drone gauge. Running around fills the drone gauge. Ink attack size, main damage. I'm gonna take mobile drone gauge because I like leaning into drone as a build. It's very fun. I am not as practiced. I'm not warm. I have not played Splatoon in many moons. I think the Splatfest was the last time I was playing Splatoon, actually. So it's been a hot minute, and I'm still calibrated for handheld mode. Like, my brain is calibrated for handheld mode, I should say. The controllers are not. No, you do not get to squish my zone. Thank you. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, you were not invited. Cease to be. Luckily, we are in early game, so it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. Excuse me, you don't get to spray your ink all over my zone. That's not how this works. No, don't do that. Excuse me, don't. Excuse me, don't. Excuse me, do not do that. Thank you. Thumbs up. Hope that helps. Didn't even have to use her special. Easy video game. Dee 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 dee. I have definitely cleared that floor faster. That's something that, like, ooh, bonus. It's bonus. This one has bonus. Lucky Chain. Lucky Chain's another good one to feed into, actually. Let's look at the palette. So movement and orange are more common. Main ink coverage wouldn't be terrible. Let's grab main ink coverage. Oh, but it's an 8-ball floor. I know. I actually kind of like the 8-ball floors. I didn't really hate the 8-ball tests in beep beep bo bo beep bo beep bo beep bo beep beep bo bo. I didn't hate the 8-ball tests, the 8-ball floors in not side order, but the expansion. You know which one I mean. The one with the things and the stuff, and Marina and Pearl started dating. You know, that one? And then they got married in this one, and that's definitely canon. Yeah, record. You know, the subway one that was in Splatoon 2. You know what I mean. Everybody knows what I mean. I'm well spoken and everyone understands. Yeah, drone gauge charge wouldn't be terrible, actually. Let's go drone gauge charge. Oh, well, I didn't look that it's a hard floor. It's fine. I know a lot of people were genuinely upset that this did not expand on lore very broadly, but I actually really like the way that it kind of parcels out lore. Uh, let me just... Oop, so then I can do that's one. And then the other one will also be that easy. Watch it go. And then I didn't do the thing I needed to do. Screet. Screedle deedle deedle. No, what? Y'all saw that. It just, like, strolled through my ink like it wasn't there. Mean and rude to me in particular. Yeah, stop doing that. Noble places. A lot of people are going live right now. I keep, like, looking over to my left to look at the little, like, chat to make sure nobody's talking. And there's so many people going live right now. We're leaning in on drone a little bit. Let's go drone battery drop. Kind of like... I like doing drone-focused builds because the Pearl drone is just, like, so fun. It makes me chuckle that this is just, like, the form that Pearl is like, yeah, sure. I'll be this. If Marina wants me to be this, it's whatever. Oop, oop, oop. Nope. Do not the it. Thank you. I could have done this so much more effectively. Stop being so mean to me in particular. I missed. Stop dee at me. I'm just a little guy. How very dare you? Let me just introduce you to my friend Splatoon 2. Squished. I have been ignoring the gelatins so thoroughly. And the gelatins are mad that they're being ignored. They say, no, I have value. I'm not just a little goblin for you to clonk on the head and then dissolve. And I'm like, no, actually, that's kind of exactly what you're designed to be. Do I need a vending machine? I don't think I need a vending machine. I'm gonna take... Although I'm a little tempted to take the vending machine, just for sheer value of get more chip. I love the little, like, elevator noise happens. I love the details in this. Max Lucky Chain, switch to Toxic Mist, or switch to Special. I'll take Lucky Chain. Do I have any... What? Well, how much does a reset cost? Do I have any... Yeah, more Lucky Chain. Sure. And then... We don't even want to reset stock, honestly, because that would just leave us with too few membucks. That's fine. I will take a chip and leave. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Man, I just remembered our world tour is over. I had such a blast. Can we do another one? Your shows were really off the hook, and the crowds were almost unnaturally enthusiastic. You think so? I wonder. What's up, Rena? The Pearl's voice during the battle with Order imprinted on the unconscious minds accessing the members? That can't be, but in theory, guess it's true that Pearl's voice leaves an impression on the folks who hear it. That's fun lore. I like that. Mobile drone gauge. We already have one mobile drone gauge. We could just lean in. Or we could get mobile ink recovery. You know what? We're running out of ink a lot. Let's get mobile ink recovery. I like running around and getting ink. Agua. Ooh, don't glide. You know, I have not been making use of the glide function. Hardly at all. I am once again still in brain for a completely different mode, and so I'm like readjusting to the ins and outs of side order here. Oh, cool, an ink tank. Thank you. Get got. Cease to be. That, I should not have thrown that way. That was kind of a waste. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We'll be done in 10 seconds. Look at me go. There must be like a minimum time that zones floors are capable of being completed in, because it's just a matter of how fast can you get to the zone and then that minimum like counting up time. Increases movement speed. I'm very bad at the rigorous floors, but I want to take a swing at this one because we don't know what it is, and I would like to know all the floor types. It'll definitely be fine. Everything's great. I don't remember whether I've finished this particular palette, so... Is this the one you have to shoot its little wall, or the... Oh, neat. Thank you. Whoop. Whoop. I will just glide right on over here, and everything will be great. Everything will be fine. I shoot. Oh. Ooh. That was a close one. What just... It threw a bomb at me? That's mean. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Well, now you're just being rude. Be gone. What I was hoping to do... Well, what I was hoping to do was use the little spinny doodad to spinny doodad the portal for big damage, but it does not seem to be working out that way. No, 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 no. Let me... Whoop. Well, that sure did clear the floor a little bit. I had better, uh-oh. I had better get to work on that floor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gang. Ooh. Not dead. Not dead. Be not dead. Be good at video game. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh! I did not particularly want to lose that life, but, you know, it's whatever. I tend to prefer reaching the, wow, that sure did spawn a whole heckin' lot of those all at once. Thanks, video game. So helpful. Let me just be doop. That ought to help. There we go. That did a bunch of damage to the portal. Easy video game. Easy. See? Everything's so easy. I have no stress in my heart whatsoever. Look how simple the video game is. I'm definitely not incredibly tense about winning or losing. Look at that. How much work for one run speed up? Vending machine. Because we have more membucks, and so the machine is in fact capable of vending us things. Oh, well, it's gonna spit out a life, isn't it? Yeah. Beep boop. Alright, main piercing. Main piercing wouldn't be terrible, actually. Hang on. Do we have any options available for Pearl? No wonder Pearl's no thing. Pearl does not have an option available to her. I will take a main piercing, and then I will take another drone sprinkler, and then we will call it good. That was actually a very productive little vending machine run. Plus, we got our one of our extra lives back. which I was really hoping to not have to do. No, we don't need sound wave damage. Ink bottle drop. I could really use an ink bottle drop. Oh, but this is that one. I don't want to do that. This one, if this is the one I think it is, where it's like bzz, 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 I'll much rather do this one. Like, there's a bunch of zippers, right? And you just have to outrun the things that are chasing you using the zippers. I really hope I've remembered correctly. I have. This is the easiest. This is the easiest rigorous floor. Simple. So simple. And then we just poo-doop, poo-doop. And then we... Don't panic. And then it's very simple. We just lure them all in, and then we do. Oh, okay. That was way too close. I was trying very hard to, like, hold the bonus. I think I actually got a time record on that, which is nuts. I did not expect to get time record on that. Ooh, ads starting. If you don't want to deal with the ads, you could use your free Twitch Prime subscription, or you could pay money. You know, that's an option available to you. Ads are not the only thing that the subscription deletes, by the way. You will also get access to delightful emotes, such as Library and Magnus. My two cats, one of which I was expecting you to be able to see behind me, but they have both decided to nestle in off screen. They are both very, very circular behind me, and it is super cute. I watched somebody absolutely rip this thing apart with a charger the other day, like perfectly nailing it. You there. Thing with pudding. What? Wait. Did I just get hit by a splat bomb from this thing twice in a row? 3 times in a row. I'm so good at the video game. You wouldn't believe how good I am at this video game. It's just wild how good I am at this video game. Get got. I did not mean to do it that way. But you know what? I will take it. Usually, I try not to let it run into the rebound guys, so that it does not send out a big wave I have to remember to jump over. But I love the little, like, flan cups that are on its side. I think they're very cute. It's a very cute character choice. And, like, there's so much we learn about, like, Marina's inherent characterization in the way that she designs the entire world of Side Order. Because, like, she ostensibly has built this for people trying to recover from being in the Deep Sea Metro and stuff, right? And just, like, general Octarian whatnot. And so, like, you learn a lot about Marina in the way that she is trying, like, the way that she represents certain things. Not to mention, we actually learn a good deal about Marina in the... I forgot it does that. Don't do that. Oh, I'm a fool. Fool shoes. Honk, honk. Honk, 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 honk. Fool shoes. Honk, honk. Ooh, bud. Ooh, bud. This thing has very little health left. Can I please? Can I please? Can I please? Can I please? Can I? No, not that. Stop that. Get got. There. That's what I was after, because I wanted to whammy this guy. Get handled. Bopped. Easy video game. But, like, you know, you kind of have to squint a little about it. That's the fastest I've ever done that? There's no way. I've been so much more efficient in previous runs. Homing shots. I am bad at aiming. I am bad at aiming. I don't know. I don't remember to squid roll or squid surge, so squid attack is actually a terrible choice here. I'll take homing shots, because I'm bad at aiming. Why did I not go for the easy vending machine they placed right in front of my face? Oh, this is an escort level. This is easy. I like the escort levels because you just gotta keep shooting the escort tower and it inks the ground and everything for you. I am definitely not about to get whammied by this guy. Easy video game so easy. How could they let the video game become this easy? I say, it's just not balanced to have the video game be this easy and this simple. I mean, look at me go. I'm bad at the video game, and I'm still winning so thoroughly. Wow. What if I were to, perhaps, use some sort of ink Zuka upon this thing? Would it make it go new real hard? It seems to. You there. Sniper guy. Get got. Nope, nope, no. Oop. I just about got small fried by that thing. Because, like, that's another thing that tends to happen to me in Salmon Run, is, like, I will just be living my life, and then itty-bitty Salmonin decides that I have no more ankle bones, and then I will explode. Yeah, I've definitely done that faster. I watched Alternate, by the way, the other day, do something incredibly clever to the tower. He, like, got up behind it and set the roller on the tower, and it just bzzz. I was like, that's genius, man. Main damage, main range, or drone items. Yeah, I'll have Pearl spit out items for me. That sounds super fun, actually. But I'm very curious to see how they incorporate some of the mechanics of side order at large into, like, further Splatoons. I'm probably not going to wind up playing it, right? Splatoon generally, just as a game, asks a lot of, at least Splatoon PvP asks a lot of my game, and like a lot of my hands, and the default experience of Splatoon is PvP. Even the Salmonid runs, that still kind of asks a lot of my hands, and I have a limited amount of play video game in me each day, and so like I unfortunately kind of have to hesitate when it comes to more Splatoon, because like it's so intensive for so little playtime, so to speak. Get got. Excuse me, rain shower looking guys. You do not belong here. You have a very fun musical term name that I don't remember. There we go. But there's got to be a minimum time for zones. Like, it's just, like, there's no way that it can go below a given amount of time. Ink bottle drop could be fun. Let's fill the drone gauge with turfing, though. Or actually, making the drone fill faster wouldn't be terrible either, because we've got all these other drone chips. But that's a rigorous floor. But it's a portals floor, which we've beaten the rigorous portals floor before. So, and it's a hidden name. We haven't seen the name of this one yet. So, hopefully this is not some kind of, like, you have no ability, unreasonable, shelterless up and down floor. That's a heck of a name. I mean, it does seem pretty up and down, and there is remarkably less shelter than I would like. So, I guess it's not a terrible name. Let's get me some special, and then leave, and then leave, and then leave, and then rise into the air and leave. Items. Yum, yum, tasty item. Boop, boop, boop. Handle. And then the last portal, you're just gonna have to be good at the video game, which is unfortunately a difficult task for me. Ooh, Sanch. Ooh, ooh, drone gauge, special gauge. Give me the zinc. Give me the zinc Zuka. The zinc Zuka. It go kaboom. Oh, I'm dead. No, dude, I mashed crouch because I needed to be in the ink, and I didn't know I was going up into the air. Ah! It's fine. Now we just have this one portal to focus on, and we even have, we have the ability to be good at the video game. It is within us. It's inside our heart and our mind. Ooh, we just gotta do it. Ooh. Just gotta be good. Just gotta do good at the video game. Look at me go. I have maxed out the drone the combo meter. I can do the video thing. I go kaboom, and then it go kaboom, and then I pop like water balloon because I'm panicking. Woo. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. I'm just gonna come hide up here for a hot minute. Maybe recover my resources. Recover ma, if you will. Maybe kind of fight these around. Oh, that was so close. No. Don't follow me onto this platform. I'm too small. Look at me go. I'm little. Easy. Easy. And then we kite them up that way. And then everything's great. And then we just do this. So they have to come up the stairs to come get us. And then we have them come up the stairs. And we try and, you know, really incentivize the crowd to not be here. And then really simple, we just have them all turn around and get distracted, and I'm less dead than I was expecting. Be not dead. Be not dead. Think such alive thoughts. I thought really loudly about being alive, and the video game said thumbs up emoji. You are allowed to be alive. I'm like, thank you. Main range, splash damage, sticky ink would be great because we need to slow the onrushing tide of enemies down anyway. I also really like that your ink color is slowly influenced by the chips that you pick. I think that's very, very fun. Escort the turbine tower as it goes burr. And we'll just kind of do this to slow them down generally initially. Because then the ink is sticky. Sticky ink. I just got, like, obliterated. Oh. I'm out of time. My alarm is going off. I did say I have to go. Shush. I have to go right now. Oh, this is terrible. Let me at least finish this. We at least finish this little zone. Finish this single level I'm on. I really don't have the time to go finishing the entire run, clearly. But what I can do is at least finish this room I'm on. And that will have to do. Please do not be it. Thank you. I would very much like if I did not have to face an entire crowd of dudes. Get got. We'll just finish this out real quick with the Inkzuka. Nice. You know what? I shouldn't stall. I really shouldn't stall, but I'm gonna go to the vending machine and then we're gonna call it there. How's that sound? I have no shortage of people to raid, at least. I think at least off the top of my head, Ryusei, Mycelia Dev, and one other person whose name escapes me are live right now. Mobile special charge wouldn't be terrible. We have actually a good sized volume of membucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab all three of these. And then I'm gonna grab a life because I need it. And then I'm gonna reset the stock because it's only 600, and then we'll have 300 and we can grab one more thing, right? No, incorrect. Well, Weempa's Womp. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there. I need to go, perform a task, TM. Perform deliveries. Run around and pick up people's burgers and go, this burger looks tasty. I know exactly who would want it. Me. And then not eat their burger. Save and suspend, please. Return to the plaza. We will come back later. I will probably come back later and finish this up off screen. So, I'm gonna check who is live right now, see who needs rating, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna switch from the television, switch from the Splatoon machine to the television so I can see my computer. Suchly, I'm gonna open up Twitch and we're gonna see who needs rating, and I will be digging through who is live while the end cards run, if you don't mind. So I will see you all Friday for Paper Cuts rerun. It'll be earlier in the day than normal Paper Cuts. I hope you don't mind. Let me yeah, and then we will press this, and I will see you all next time.